Good afternoon, dear viewers. It's time once more for a new death battle. Now, I'm a little late to this by like a day, but what can you do? But this is Beerus versus Sailor Galaxia. And both of these are harbingers of destruction. Their whole mantra is just to destroy, destroy, and destroy. And going into this fight, I really don't know either of them. I watched the shows a lot when I was younger, Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon, but I really didn't. Being young and stupid back then, I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, ooh, flashy images. And I certainly didn't stick around for them long enough to become familiar with these characters, especially Dragon Ball Z. But having said that, I will be rooting for Beerus in this fight. My main reasoning is, while they both seem to be able to wipe life out regardless, you're dead, or you don't exist. I think Beerus on a whole, is a much better fighter. Galaxia may be 200 years old, which, to be honest, for 200 years, it's looking pretty good. But Beerus is like 200 million years old. And he has a lot of combat experience. He's I would imagine, a better fighter. He's been doing this a lot longer. And, yeah, that's my reasoning. And Galaxia's power is really found through scaling and and maybe a bit of Beerus's, but I still think Beerus will win. But having said all that, let's just get right to this. And it's time for a death battle. Beerus. Just the simple. I like that.
It's unwise to vaporize a god's dessert.
Witness my infinite power!
So you have chosen death.
Oh. Ridiculous! Perish!
Oh, damn.
Interesting. Apparently I found a worthy foe.
The hard way it is, then.
Don't you dare. Now look what you've done!
This is your fault, you stupid cat!
Hello there, stranger. Welcome.
Oh yeah.
Kneel for me!
Hello there, stranger. Welcome.
You lack the instinct.
You're trash! You'll die like dirt! You're all mine! What? That's impossible!
Now you're catching on. I am the impossible! That was for my ice cream. KO!
Nothing.
Holy
does.
crap! This fight was so intense! I'm gonna get a beer for us! Wait. Beer us? Whiskey? Champagne? Oh my god! All the cats are named after booze! I like them now.
This was a fairly balanced matchup. Galaxia's power set was certainly enough to keep up with Beerus.
Especially since she has so many more versatile techniques than him.
Not to mention, her crystal provided unlimited energy, while Beerus had a vast but still finite pool of ki.
But that's about where it all starts tilting the other way. Based on how fast their galaxy-spanning attacks were, Galaxia did have a slight edge in attack speed, but Beerus' Ultra Instinct made up for it. Plus, he had expert martial arts training, while Galaxia had none of that. Speed alone wasn't winning this fight.
Also, Beerus' skill set countered many of her own attacks. His energy nullification, for example, let him blast through plenty of her offensive options.
But to really lock down Beerus' superiority in all things destruction, how about we compare their power output?
Both of them used attacks that spanned their whole universe in seconds. But remember, the Dragon Ball universe is much bigger than our own.
Right, this universe is at least 9 times bigger than ours, and Beerus almost destroyed it all.
For the most part, the universe in Sailor Moon is very much based on our own. And the same should be said for Nehelenia's mirror universe Usagi destroyed.
So, pretty clear cut? That means Beerus is 9 times stronger than Galaxia?
Well, not exactly. They both are likely much stronger. Galaxia matched Endgame Eternal Sailor Moon in battle, who could destroy 8 of her Animamate minions at once.
Did you say Hanamorphs?
Long story short, a single Animamate could match a Sailor Guardian equal in power to Sailor Moon when she destroyed that mirror universe. While this is admittedly a very highball estimate, defeating 8 Animamates at once could logically translate to possessing 8 times that power. Since Galaxia could match her in combat, this potentially puts Galaxia's output level much closer to Beerus and Goku's clash.
But the shockwave happened when Goku had only just gone Super Saiyan God for the first time. Beerus claimed he was going all out with 100% of his power, but like all cats, he was lying.
Telling Goku that you were using 100% of your power was a very clever tactic to draw out his full strength, even though it wasn't true.
Even after Goku later achieved Super Saiyan Blue with Kaioken, a form many times more powerful than his first go at being a redhead, Beerus was still considered his superior. Simply put, even if we highball Galaxia and lowball Beerus, the God of Destruction still possessed a greater amount of power, both in offense and defense, as they are identical when it comes to Dragon Ball Ki. Isn't that right, dummy?
Sailor Galaxia may have had a more versatile arsenal, but Lord Beerus had the strength, durability, and technique needed to overpower her. But you already said all that, so what's the point? Like my existence.
You could say she got caught in a galaxy-sized catastrophe. Can I blow him up this time?
I look forward to it.
The winner is Lord Beerus.
Clap for Beerus.
Death Battle is back with 10 episodes to wrap up this year. Stay tuned and check out the music linked in the description below.
It'll probably be great. Next time. Don't know. Oh, Zuko, I know from Avatar, but the other guy I'm not so sure about. But that was a good fight, and I'm glad Beerus won. Good job, Dragon Ball Z. You wrote a better character, or you wrote a stronger character or fighter. And I wouldn't try and explain this to anyone because I'm like, none of that connected with me. But the fight was still good, and I got a few laughs out of it. And if Beerus did that over an ice cream cone, I sure to think if he took things actually personally. But good job, Death Battle, as always. And I'll look forward to the next confrontation. And as for everyone else, have a good day.